Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I'm here with you, and you are here with me, Kiara the Voice, and we are joined here together on the most amazing, beautiful, warm, fulfilling, thrilling Sunday. Yes, 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 yes. Coming off of this amazing holiday weekend, coming off of this amazing week of a eclipse that really opened up this portal of suppression and revealing it and bringing it to the surface and telling us it is time to dig deep and release all that we have been holding on to that is detrimental to our growth. We must learn to be fully present in this moment that is here and now, because that is where we get to choose and decide how we move forward towards our goal. We are used to moving in certain ways based off of experiences in our past. However, when we are on this path of growth and ascension, we have to be conscious to choose different routes on different occasions so that we can change the outcome that we're used to receiving, so we can start to open ourselves up to receiving that of greater good. And it has been a week here, honey, in Los Angeles, California, man. I experienced my first earthquake, as many of the transplants out here have, and it was a big one. 6.9 was the first one, I believe. And I felt it. And it was really amazing, because it was in that moment that I realized, oh, I'm not trained for this. I am not prepared mentally. I do not know what to do when there is an earthquake. And that was the first feeling that I had. And then there was this second feeling that came up that was more powerful than that feeling of fear and, oh no, what do I do now? It was this feeling of actually feeling the earth move beneath you. There was never a time where I felt so, like, I don't want to say insignificant, but I felt how much more massive this world in which I live, in which I exist with, is than me. How much more enormous, how much more powerful. And if I am able to attune myself to the highest vibration of myself and match that of the frequency with the earth, we will move in synchrony together, and we won't be jolted into different parts. That feeling, what we've been experiencing, or what I've been told we've been experiencing, are called rolling earthquakes. So it actually feels as if there's a wave moving beneath you. You're kind of in this rocking motion. If you're in your bed, you probably felt like you were in a little bit of a water bed. If you were standing, you probably could feel like you were surfing just a little bit. And when I felt that energy, it was like it gave me a supercharge of energy and a supercharge of purpose to activate into my existence now, to be present here and now, to realize that the earth is shifting. So this shift that I feel from the universe outside and the stars commanding me to shift myself is in alignment with how life is moving right now. We are shifting. It is time to sift the soil and shake up that new ground so that you can become that person that you have been manifesting time in and time in. You've been compounding on your greatness, and now it's time for you to receive all in which that is. So you have to change. We experienced 2 earthquakes, 2 that I felt. I think that there have been a lot of aftershocks that have been reported from this. The second one was just as big as the first one, if not, I believe a little bigger, maybe 7.1. And I was actually at a paint and sip party, having the time of my life, hosted by I Am Muse, and it was just so wonderful to be in this room filled with energy that just wanted to connect. And we all had a deep connecting moment when we felt that of the earth moving us together. And it was just beautiful to see how we consoled one another, how we laughed about it, how we enjoyed, how we talked about what we were feeling energetically, and then how we use that energy of the earth around us to propel us in our artwork, to open our portal up, to get a little bit more creative, to not just think in the ways in which they're guiding us, but to use our own creative filter to get out and express what we need to on the canvas tonight. And it was just amazing again to be able to experience this earthquake and be present for it. Coming back to the beginning, being present for it. We are right now in a space and time that is telling us we need to grow and expand and become and just release the fear attached to past trauma and or experiences. Release. You are deserving of your growth and you have to let it go. Allow yourself time to forgive yourself so that you don't become resentful for your past self and your past decisions, but rather you look at those past decisions and you look at your past self and you learn a little thing or two from them. And you say, hey, you were cool. We had fun. We had some great experiences, and now it's time for me to fully take on who I am and not be afraid of what that is going to look like to anyone else. Because it's going to be received by all who are needing to receive it and all who want to share and exchange that energy with you properly. Know yourself. Master this being that is you, and that means understanding who you are, loving who you are, and trusting that you now have the tools, the mindset, and the know-with-all to get you past where your barrier has currently lied. Create boundaries for yourself, for your space, for your energy, so that you can develop you fully and become full. Be that full glass of water before you approach any situation so that you do not overextend yourself. So you don't put yourself into a drought while filling somebody else up. Allow yourself to be fully present in the moment and use this energy not to fuel your fear, but rather to fuel your passion, to fuel your desire, to know that you are being pushed and energized by the most powerful force that there is. Your roots diving deep into that earth's core, feeling those trembles and movements within the soil, receiving that nutrients activate from that root energy, and know that you are grounded in your ascension. You have everything that you need. You are everything that you need. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, moon, stars, the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.